Oh, sorry. I seem to have gotten a little caught up in my work. That happens a lot. Let me just get this bottled up and I'll be right with you. I was just grinding these petals. I collected them just a week ago, right outside of town. It's this special rose that only blooms about 3 days a year. I just had to gather it while I could. Now that they're all ground and dried, the next step will be to soak them for about a week. And then they'll be ready for use in potions. Most notably, the love potion. Well, welcome to Ari's potion cart. It's lovely to see a new face. I'm Ari. What can I get for you today? Captain Malachi's ship. I mean, it sunk ages ago. Last I heard, it had been thoroughly looted of all valuables. What do you want with an abandoned ship at the bottom of the bay? The wood. Now, what does an adventurer have use for some soggy old wood? Oh, I'm sorry. I assumed you were an adventurer. An artisan. I suppose that does make more sense. Well, you'll need to be submerged for long periods of time while gathering the wood. Easiest way to do this is with a water-breathing potion. Oh no, don't worry about it. It's quite easy, actually, as long as you have the ingredients. Mermaid scales can be difficult to come by, but I happen to have a few in stock. You look strong, and I don't mean to be rude, but if you're not an adventurer, do you maybe want something to protect yourself? Say a repellent of fishy dangers? No? Just the potion. All right, wonderful. I'll get that started for you. Well, the bay is saltwater, so we'll be needing to use that as the base. And to heat that up just a bit, yeah, this is a mermaid scale. Oh, you've never seen one? I mean, that's not very surprising. They're very difficult to come by. You see, a mermaid scale has to be freely given by the mermaid. Otherwise, it'll be tainted by their blood and completely unusable, as mermaid blood is toxic to humans. But one scale can be used for many infusions. All right, I'm gonna need to let that steep for a little while. So while we're waiting on that, let me just grab some more of the ingredients. Ground ivy, jackknife clam shells, mullein, and a small mortar and pestle. These shells were gathered at low tide with a westward blowing wind in the Southern Isles. Fantastic for watertight potions. Perfect. All right, and I'll need this mortar and pestle for the ground ivy. Should be good. And the mullein, both for absorption into the lungs. A little more for muscle mass. Grind that into a paste. Perfect. Now we dissolve that into some salt water. That'll do. Now, just strain it out. Don't want any of those chunky bits getting lodged in your throat. That would not be good. Does not make for a repeat customer. This one. This blue algae is what actually does the breathing for you. It extracts the air out of the water and deposits it directly into your body. Oh, don't be concerned if your poop turns blue in a day or two. That's just the algae leaving your system. And the shells. That looks done. We only need a tiny bit of the mermaid infusion. It is quite potent. Four. All right, add that in. Now, to top it off with moon water. There you go. One well-balanced water-breathing potion for all your wood-gathering needs. This should last you about 3 hours. Just drink the entire bottle right before you jump into the water, and then breathe normally. It will feel weird at first, but don't worry. It only takes a breath or two to get used to it. Just make sure to breathe slow and deep. Hyperventilation will make the effects wear off quicker. And keep an eye out for a tingling in the throat and a tightness in the chest. These are your signs that the potion's starting to wear off, and you're gonna wanna make your way to the surface, because you're gonna need a little bit of time to adjust from the water breathing to the air breathing. So just sit with your legs in the water and take a couple deep breaths of the air. Here you go. It's a pleasure. Oh, and don't forget to tell your friends to come to Ari's potion cart.